This is a step-by-step guide that you can follow to draw a Goku like this. So first, I like to start with the left eye, and you will notice that I'm looking at the angles carefully, and I'm drawing angle of each line carefully and the size of each line. Now, when I draw the inner part of the eye, the black part of the eye, that is also slightly tilted, and same goes for the eyebrow. And here this line on the left, the line on the left, which is part of Goku's hair, is tilted slightly towards the left, and then the next lines are also on the angle, so make sure to follow these angles. And I'm drawing the left of the Goku's face, just a line, just a reference for me. Now I'm looking where to place the nose. This is very important that I place the nose correctly in reference to Goku's left eye. So everything I'm drawing, I start with the left eye, and then I draw shapes closer to that left eye. I'm looking at my reference, and I'm following exactly where to place each shape. Now for the right eyebrow, you will notice that I looked at the left eye and then placed that in reference to the left eye, and I draw the eyeball, the not the eyeball but the black part of the eye very carefully, so that the size matches the left black part of the eye. Now when I draw the right part of the Goku's face, you will notice here again that I'm looking where does that curve, that jawline ends, where that jawline ends, and where both lines of Goku's jawline meet to make his chin. And also the Goku's ear, you will notice that I'm looking at the angle again. I'm looking at the angle of the ear, and I'm drawing hair as a reference, where to place hair, where to place Goku's ear. So when you are drawing something, it is like the puzzle. Important to notice here that first I thought that Goku's this part of the hair will start a little bit higher, but then I drew it where it fit. Now again the round part of the Goku's hair, I'm looking where it ends. Notice it ends uh, almost at the start of the eye. And when I'm drawing this peak of the Goku's hair, I'm again looking, and you'll notice I placed the dots as the reference to see that am I drawing this correctly. And then one thing you'll notice, the line that I drew, I'm going to abandon that line, the line that I drew before this one. So you'll notice, and don't be afraid to abandon line, right here, right there. Abandon that line. Why? Because that didn't fit. So if something doesn't fit, don't use eraser. Just abandon that. Draw another line. You can always use the eraser when you use the marker. So initially focus on just finishing your drawing. Now here again, look at the Goku's clothes, and where they start, where they end. They are not like complete straight lines. That's another mistake that people make. Their lines are not straight. Follow every small curve. Every small curve has to match, right? And that is how you will get the resemblance between your subject and what you capture on the paper. And here again, when I'm drawing the shoulders, they are not straight lines. Look at that, they are slightly curved lines, right? And you will have to like draw the shapes together, and sometimes you just have to leave one area and start drawing another area. So just so that you can compare like where each line starts, where each line ends. Man, Goku's perfect. His all the Dragon Ball Z characters, when you are drawing them, you have to take into account the muscles anatomy as well, because they need to be anatomically correct. And also when you are drawing the clothes, you will notice that the roundness follows the Goku's buff body, right? And again, that's the part of the tricep that I'm drawing right now, and his bicep, where they meet